Welcome to Theories of the Third Kind. My name is Aaron. The other host that is joining us today is Danielson.
Hello.
Now, before we start today's episode, we do have a couple of announcements to make.
If you would like to support the show, you could do so by joining our premium subscription service, Supercast. For just $6.66 a month, you can enjoy weekly premium audio episodes and access to our entire back catalog of over 270 plus episodes that are all ad-free.
Or if you're a big baller, you can sign up to our premium video service for $9.99. And you get not only the extra audio episode each week, but also an extra video episode each week. And to do that, you can go to our website, theoriesofthethirdkind.com. Right there in the middle of the website is going to be a Supercast button. You click on that, it'll take you over there, and that's where you can sign up. Takes less than 30 seconds.
Now, we know things are tough out there right now, so if you can't afford a premium membership, but you still want to help us out, you can do so by leaving us a written review on iTunes or Spotify.
Or subscribe to us on YouTube. That helps us out a lot.
However, don't feel pressure to. If you don't want to, then that's fine. We just want you guys, girls, aliens, reptilians, Bigfoot, Sasquatches, chupacabras, ghosts, Illuminati members, underground lizard people, whoever or whatever you are to enjoy the show. Also, this episode is entirely human-made. No AI were used or harmed in the process other than for the graphic.
All right, so that is the end of the announcements, and today's episode is listener-submitted voicemails for the month of August 2025. Now, in case you didn't know, we have a number you can call, 707-390-0655. You can leave us a voicemail because when you call it, I think it rings once maybe, and then it goes straight to voicemail. And you can leave your voicemail, tell us you've been abducted, tell us your stories about hauntings, ghosts, whatever you want to tell us. You can leave your voicemail. And at the end of the month or the first of the month or the middle of the month, whenever we decide to do it, we will release the voicemail episode going over the voicemails that we get for that month. And for this month of October, we will be going over the August voicemails that we have received. So yeah, it's going to be a interesting episode because I have not reviewed any of these voicemails. And usually I review them before we go over them, but
Whatever.
now, going forward, these voicemail episodes will be all on Supercast. They will be premium episodes, but this just kind of gives you a taste of what you can expect. So, yeah. All right. This first voicemail we have was left on August 12th, and it's only 5 seconds long. And we're going to play that right now.
I'm about to come. I'm about to come.
You say I'm going to come?
Yeah, he did. He said he's about to come. Thank you for that.
Well,
Like I said, I haven't vetted any of these voicemails.
I would say call us back and let us know how it went, but I don't want you to call back with that.
No, but thank you for that voicemail.
Thank you for that.
All right, our next voicemail is 9 seconds long. Hopefully it's better than the last one. And it was left on August 12th as well. So we're going to play that right now.
Yo, I've been listening to you guys since 2021. Thank you so much. That's all I got to say.
Wow. An OG.
Oh, gee, 2021.
Yeah. So we started in 2019. So we've been around for a little bit, but he's been listening since 2021. That's awesome. Thank you for your support and love.
Yes, thank you so much. Much love.
All right. So this next voicemail we have is 44 seconds long, and it was sent to us on August 12th as well. And we're going to play that right now.
Hey, boys, I'm a big fan of y'all's series. Look, I'm going to cut to the chase for y'all so I ain't got to extend it. I live on the tip of Mississippi in a town called Biloxi. It had significant mafia, I lost my train of thought. Significant mafia presence, including Al Capone owning a house in the next door town of Ocean Springs. Along with that, there have been multiple discoverings of bodies, mysterious disappearances. There's a whole book called Mississippi Mud that's been made to cover some of the topics. But a lot of unexplored shit down here. A lot of bodies get lost in the marsh, and so do our minds. Thank you, boys. Have a good night.
All right. Well, thank you for that voicemail. He lives on the tip of Mississippi, and there's a bunch of mafia stuff that happened there.
Biloxi?
Biloxi. Yeah. Huh. That's the first time I've ever heard about that. We'll have to put that on our topic list.
Yeah, said that someone already covered it, or it's like Mississippi Mud, a book on it.
Yep. Mississippi Mud by Edward Humes. Let's read what this is about. Biloxi, Mississippi is a city of contradictions, a lush green jewel on the Gulf of Mexico, which is now, I'm guessing, Gulf of America, whatever.
Depends on where you live, and when you look at the maps, it changes, I think.
Oh, okay. A southern Riviera steeped in Confederate history where mansions command staggering ocean views. Yet it has also been the home to the Strip, a beachside center of neon decadence, prostitution, drugs, and corrupt public servants. It is all a shadowy band of criminals called the Dixie Mafia.
So they're not like a Russian mafia. They're like a
Southern Mafia. So I bet these these dudes run around in sheets.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is what the book thing says. Biloxi, Mississippi. After the fatal shooting of one of the city's most prominent couples, Vincent Cherry was a circuit court judge. His wife, Margaret, was running for mayor. Their grief-stricken daughter came home to uncover the truth behind the crime that shocked the community and to follow leads that police seemed unable or unwilling to pursue. What Lynn Sposito soon discovered were bizarre connections to the Dixie Mafia, a predatory band of criminals who ran the Strip, Biloxi's beachfront hub of sex, drugs, and sleaze. Armed with a savvy private eye and a .357 Magnum, Lynn bravely entered a teeming underworld of merciless killers, ruthless conmen, and venal politicians in order to bring her parents' assassins to justice.
That's all true?
I'm guessing this is true.
Mm.
The riveting true crime account of the heartbreaking murder that shook a southern city to its corrupt foundation. It was written in 2010, but it says like updated with explosive courtroom details.
Okay.
Maybe I have to read that.
Yeah, we're going to have to check that out. Speaking of checking books out, I ended up reading Tender is the Flesh. Have you read that book?
Is that like part of 50 Shades of Grey?
No, dude. This book is fucking brutal, but so good. It is about a butcher who, well, hold on, let me back up. The world, all of the animals, you can't eat them anymore. There's a virus that gets spread amongst them to where if they scratch you, bite you, or you eat them, you will die. They become poisonous to humans.
Oh.
So the government has to kill all of the animals, like horses, dogs, cats. They send out these people in these suits and they gather them all up and burn them alive and stuff. And the book is written in a point of view of this butcher. And this butcher, he butchers not animals because the government has now started growing humans, but they don't call them humans, to sell as meat. So they grow these human beings, don't allow them to have any type of education or anything. They breed them, and then they butcher them, and then they sell their meat as special meat.
Okay.
But it talks about the whole process of butchering them, which ones are more profitable. And in the book, the butcher falls in love with one of the humans. That they're not called humans, they're called heads, but it's not just a head. It's the whole thing is called a head. But they're like full-grown humans that have the mind of children. It's
Okay.
a very brutal book,
What is
but
it
I
called?
could not put it down. Tender is the Flesh.
Tender is the Flesh. Tinder?
Tender.
Oh, Tender.
Tender is the Flesh. Yeah.
I have to put that on my books to read.
I have it if you want to borrow it.
I've been wanting to start not start a book club, but I think it'd be cool to read a book with people
Mm-hmm.
and then sit around and discuss it. So pretty much a book club.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, how long will I keep reading?
Within the first chapter, you'll be hooked of Tender is the Flesh. It's an easy read, and it is so good.
All right, I'll put that on there.
Yeah, so we'll add the Mississippi Mud Mafia stuff to our topic list and get to it. But thank you for your voicemail.
Yes, thank you so much for the voicemail.
All right, so our next voicemail is a two-parter. The first part is 1 minute and 50 seconds, and the second part is 55 seconds. We are going to listen to them back to back, and it is from the same individual. And we're going to play that right now.
Hey, my name is Haley. I've been watching you guys for a long time, and I was just scrolling on Instagram and saw the post. Well, anyways, I'm pretty sure I'm being haunted. The past few months, ever since, long story short, our house had some major plumbing issues. So we went into an Airbnb, and it was super old. It was like 100 years old, and it was definitely haunted. And I think we brought something back with us. Ever since, doors are opening and closing. I'll come home. We usually always close all of the doors inside. I come home, they're open. Random things. I just walked in my bathroom and my vape is completely upside down. I took a picture of it because I'm so freaked out. And it's not the type of thing that you would have to, that it would just randomly happen. Like, you would have to balance it. Like, I would remember putting it upside down. So I'm currently freaking out. Also, other things are just completely going missing. I have been looking for this necklace that my grandmother left to me. So it's super old, very sentimental, and I found it in a random kitchen cabinet. So I don't know what the heck is going on. And I thought, I don't know, everyone I know would think I'm crazy. So I thought this might be a good place to, I guess, express the concerns that I'm having right now. If you guys have any information on this, I would love to hear about it in the next episode. Thanks.
And here's part 2.
Hey, this is Haley again. I just left you guys a message. I completely forgot to mention the first thing that started all of this. Well, I went into my room the other day, and my solid wood dresser was completely flipped over. Like, completely flipped over. And that was kind of the start of all of the other weird things happening. Sorry, I'm in like a panic right now, but I totally left out the most important detail. I feel like ever since this has happened, like, my brain has been so foggy. I have no idea what's going on. I'm forgetting everything like every 5 minutes. So yeah, if you guys could research into this, I feel like I can't tell anybody about it because everyone's going to be like thinking I'm crazy or too freaked out to come around me. I really need some advice on this whole thing. Thanks.
All right. Well, thank you for that, Haley. That is a scary situation. But from what I understand, they had plumbing issues at their original house. They went to an Airbnb that was super old. And she thinks the Airbnb might have been haunted because when they arrived back at their home, some strange things started to occur. Like her vape was flipped upside down or like balancing an odd way.
But the first thing that started it was her wooden dresser, which, if it's all wooden, those things are super heavy, not easy to pick up and just move.
And that was what, flipped upside down,
That was
she
flipped
said?
upside down.
And the vape was upside down. Things moved. She had the necklace from her grandmother that went missing and that she ended up finding in the kitchen cabinet.
Sounds like a lot of the stories that we cover.
It does sound like a lot of the stories that we cover, but I'm going to say something. I'm going to tell Haley to go get a carbon monoxide tester because carbon monoxide is an odorless, colorless gas that is highly toxic, and it is produced by incomplete burning of fuel. And when an individual gets carbon monoxide poisoning in a home, you can be sitting there and inhaling it and you wouldn't even know. You become confused. You don't remember things. I've read a story about a guy who got carbon monoxide poisoning and he kept finding notes that somebody was writing him. And he was like, who the fuck is writing these notes to me? Somebody's in my house living. I can't find them. Almost drove him crazy. Turns out he was writing the notes to himself and forgetting about it because he was poisoned with the carbon monoxide in the home. And the reason I tell Haley to go get one of these detectors is because
Plumbing issues.
plumbing issues. Carbon monoxide can come from plumbing issues, primarily from fuel burning appliances like water heaters and furnaces. If there's a blockage in a vent pipe, a crack in a heat exchanger, or an improper installation, it will cause this poisonous gas to backdraft or leak into the living space instead of being vented outside. So please go get a carbon monoxide detector and put it in your home. Could save your life and your family's life. And if that's not it, then your motherfucking ass is haunted. Good luck, bitch. I'm just kidding. Respectfully.
What I was thinking, who all lives with you? You don't have to give us all the details, but is someone sleepwalking? You know, a lot of things get moved when people sleepwalking. I've known a couple people that did sleepwalk and they do some crazy ass shit. I've actually lost a lot of things because of it. So yeah, sleepwalking people, they move a lot of things. They'll put things in strange places. I don't know about flipping a dresser.
That would be very hard to do.
Then again, though, if you're if no one's there and someone's sleepwalking, they could flip it and make all the noise they want. No one will know until you get back.
Have you ever sleptwalked before?
No,
Hmm.
just that one time I had sleep paralysis, but never sleptwalk.
Yeah, I haven't sleptwalked either. I'm waiting for the fucking Hat Man to show up and give me sleep paralysis.
He just sits on you.
He sits in the corner and jerks it like a freak. Way to go, Hat Man. Anyway. All right. Thank you, Haley, for your voicemails. We love you and we're proud of you.
Send us an email update on how things are going. But
Yes.
like Aaron said, carbon monoxide detector and maybe someone's sleepwalking.
All right. So let's go on to our 5th voicemail, which is 2 minutes and 58 seconds. So almost 3 minutes long.
Thank you for staying under 3 minutes.
Yeah. We're going to play that right now.
Hey, Daniel and Aaron. First off, I just want to say thank you for keeping me sane throughout my senior year of high school, like right after COVID, because that sucked. Anyways, the story happened like 13 years ago when I was around 8, and we moved into a house like right next door to my grandparents, where previously an older lady had died there. This house always kind of just gave off weird vibes, and even now when I think about it, it makes me uneasy to think about. Because like in the basement where the old lady had an entire mural that she painted herself. But that's not the weird part. After getting like settled in and whatnot, my cousins came over for a sleepover, and for whatever reason, my mom thought it'd be a great idea to give 5 kids under the age of 13 a Ouija board to play with. But when we played with it, all I can really remember was like the planchette was saying a lot of nonsense. Something fell in the kitchen, and we ran and went screaming into the hallway, where when we came back, all the pillows that were on the couch were just laid neatly on the floor. When we never had given like a proper goodbye, we just shut it up and thought nothing of it. But from there on out, weird things started to happen. Firstly, I kind of just spent a lot of time at my grandparents' house. They had a computer, But on one occasion, my mom had came home from work, and the dogs were freaking out, not like anything she had seen before. But she was like talking to someone or something that just sounded like me. And when she went to go look for me and walked down the hallway, she saw a little girl run into where my bedroom was. And when she went in there to go see why I was running or hiding, I was nowhere to be seen, since I had been at my grandparents' that entire day. On a different occasion, my mom was sleeping on her recliner, which faced like a glass sliding door to the backyard, and she was woken up by the dogs barking at the back door, where that same little girl was staring at my mom. My mom just said, fuck that, and pulled the covers over her head, went right back to sleep. But even stranger, on like 3 or 4 separate occasions, I was at my grandparents spending the night, and my mom's ex-husband had seen me laying in my bed when he got up early in the morning to go to work. And then when he would come home from work, he would ask my mom, what time I got home. And she was like, she, never came back home, or, tell her what time I did get home, which was way later than, when he saw me. So yeah, that was really, really weird. And when we moved out, things definitely changed. When we went back, when my mom moved again after the divorce, it was still kind of weird. But now that I live on my own, things are so chill. So it's not me. It's not attached to me. Seems like it's attached to my mom more than anything. But yeah, thank you for being out of this world with your thoughts. And we love ya, and stay safe. Bye.
Well, thank you for that. I don't think she said her name during it.
No, I was about to ask, did she say her name? But then again,
No.
She was in high school.
During COVID. Was her senior year.
We
And
have to bleep
supposedly.
those.
What?
We'll have to bleep those.
Yep, we got to bleep that word. But yeah, 13 years ago, when she was 8 years old, she moved into a weird house, got weird vibes from it. The basement had a mural that was painted by the, I guess, past owner.
Of herself, right?
Not of her. Oh, yeah, the
owner.
owner. Yeah. Cousins came over for a sleepover, and her mother gave her and her cousins a Ouija board to play with. Very odd that a mother would do that, but okay. After that, a lot of weird things began happening. For an example, her mother came home and began talking to someone in the hallway that sounded just like her. And it was a little girl, and then ended up running into her room. And then after that, there was a lot of other odd things of them as in her family, seeing what they thought was their daughter in certain places that she was not. So what that tells me, there was some type of like deceptive manifestations of a demonic mimic type. A mimic, yeah. And these mimics usually like use deception and pretend to be one of a trusted member of a family to gain trust to try to achieve whatever goal they may have, depending on what demon it could be.
Which is always almost a demon. If it's a mimic, they're very, very demonic.
Yeah. So there's a couple demons in the grimoires that do these deceptive manifestations. You won't like this one because last time I said it, some weird shit happened. Zozo.
Oh, yeah, that one.
One of the most famous ones, notorious demon that appears through Ouija boards and often mimics friendly personas before turning violent. Doesn't really mimic a person in the family, so that's why I'm kind of like not leaning towards Zozo. But then there is Payman. Payman more so wants a male host, not a female host, but he will take a female host to get to a male host, which this might be the case. I'm not saying anything bad about your mother, but please email us and tell us your relationship with your mother. Has she been involved in anything like that? Because sometimes if she is a practicing whatever, she could be offering up a body to Payman because that's what Payman wants. And if you give him a body, a male host body, he will give you riches. I'm talking like Elon Musk wealth. Just watch the movie Hereditary. That is based on the demon Payman. There's also Valak, which not really.
That one's not so much.
Yeah, but those three. Anyway, thank you for your voicemails.
Yeah, the only thing I would ask was like the little girl that your mom saw. It sounded like you, but she didn't really describe it other than that it looked like a little girl. I was like, did it look like you when you were younger at that age? Because then, I mean, that would kind of make sense that it would try to mimic you to get your mom to follow her into the room. Maybe it was more so of trying to take over your mom. Because, I mean, if it's going to mimic your voice, that means it's going to mimic the way you look as well. And, I mean, a parent sees their kid at a young age, they're cute, want to see what's wrong. At least your mom was, I guess, smart enough to know not to follow it.
Yeah.
Especially when you were at your grandparents'.
Them doing that, as in the little demons or spirits or whatever. Little demon.
I mean, technically a little demon.
Yeah. They're trying to get accepted. You know, they want to be living amongst you and gain whatever that they want, you know. And by you kind of like just accepting that, it grants them permission to linger, so to say, until they achieve their goal. So it's best to get rid of them.
Yeah, and it wasn't smart to give 13 or 8-year-olds
a Ouija board. No.
Anybody using a Ouija board, I don't think it's smart.
Mm-mm.
I mean, I've used one and honestly, never again. I don't like him. But then again, it's not just a Ouija board. It could be like almost anything that could.
Yeah.
If you try to manifest it, you're opening up a doorway.
Yep. All right. Well, thank you for the voicemail. We love you. We hope you're safe.
Yes.
All right. So let's go to voicemail number 6 that was left on August 16th. It is 1 minute and 31 seconds long, and we are going to play that right now, which, by the way, it's from Destiny. So here we go.
Hi, my name is Destiny. I'm from Dallas, Texas, and I've been listening to y'all since 2020, so thanks for sticking around. Anyways, I have a million different stories I can go into, but I'm going to go through and tell you one recent story. I'm going to call it my glitch in the Matrix story, because it happened recently, like last year, and I can't explain it. Anyways, I was going to the grocery store, just a regular grocery store, Albertsons, and I was going to go pick up some cat box liners, you know, the bags that just go in the cat box for the litter. And I went to go grab the box off the shelf. I put it in my basket, and I'm walking away. And I realized I should just grab 2. I should grab 2 boxes. So I turn around, and I look on the shelf, and it looks like I never even took anything off the shelf. Like, it just refilled. And I was like, what the hell? just happened. And I was just blown away. I was looking in the aisle. There was nobody there with me. It was maybe 5 seconds, not even. So I just checked out. I didn't even get anything else that I needed. I was like, I'm gone. And that's my glitch in the Matrix story. Okay, thank you.
Wow. Okay, so let's review that. Destiny. Okay, she lives in Dallas, has been listening to us since 2020. You're an OG.
OG.
She had a glitch in the Matrix story that happened last year. She went to a grocery store, went to purchase some cat box liners, like litter box liners. Grabs one off the shelf in the aisle, puts it in her basket, starts walking a little bit, realizes, I'm going to grab two. Turns around, and the shelf is fully stocked as if she never originally grabbed one. And there was no one else on the aisle. She got freaked out from that and ended up leaving. It's a weird glitch in the Matrix.
I mean, I don't want to assume, but it wasn't one of those. I've never seen the cat box liners on the shelf. I don't know how big the box is or like how flat it is, but they do have those retractable
spring type
things
mechanisms to stop. Well, not to stop, but
to pretty much bring the next one forward until it runs out.
Yeah.
But I don't know. In this situation, I don't think that could have been it. That's the only thing that could pop into my mind, other than it could be a glitch in the Matrix.
Mm-hmm. We would need more like context and more investigations into what happened. It'd be interesting to see if you could go back and see if they have the footage, because all grocery stores will have the footage of the aisles.
Well, it was last year, so probably not no more.
Yeah, they probably do like a 30 to 60 day delete. So yeah.
So what I'm hearing is someone needs to go do it on the scene.
Yes.
Go back, try to reenact it.
Mm-hmm.
See if you catch it on camera.
Or Destiny, you go do it. Try to catch it on camera and send it to us.
Yeah.
But thank you for your glitch in the Matrix story.
You ever have anything like that happen?
Not that I can think of right now. I'm sure though.
I can't really think of anything. But the only thing about it in my mind is like it had to be cats. Something with cats. Because in the Matrix.
Oh, the cat, yeah.
You thought, like, oh, deja vu. Saw the cat. There is no deja vu.
Yeah, there's a switch in the or something happened in the Matrix.
So has to do with cats, it seems.
All right. So let's go on to our next voicemail, which is voicemail number 7 that was left on August 18th. It is 1 minute and 7 seconds long. So we're going to play that right now.
Hello, repeat. This is Repeat again. I'm trying to call Danielson because I need some bail money. Repeat. What happened was I got real hungry, so I went to Planet Fitness, and I was really, really excited to see the purple Tootsie Rolls. And then I drank some purple ink out of the pens, but I was still hungry. Repeat. Beagly Beagle wasn't around to bum 50 cents off of. Repeat. But I went into the sauna, and I thought I saw a banana. And you know what? I ate it. Repeat. I'm back in jail again and really could use some bail money. Because you know what? That was no banana. Repeat.
What the fuck is he saying?
Is it repeat or repeat?
Sounds like grape ape. I've never heard of that saying before in my life. I have no idea what that means, but it sounds just like he had a made up story, but he needed bail money from you because he went to go find you.
At Planet Fitness.
I got to make sure that saying is not like some code word or something for some type of, I don't know. Let's see. What the fuck? Okay, according to Urban Dictionary, a grape ape is a relationship in which an unmarried younger is invited to a house of a married person for sexual or romantic purposes with the other married absent or present.
Are you sure he's saying grape ape, not repeat?
He might be saying repeat. I don't know. Hey, if you're listening to this, whoever you were, send us another voicemail to clarify that.
Because there is a band on YouTube called Repeat. So they have a song called Assholes. And at the very beginning,
Flavored Tootsie. Well, thank you for that. If it's coding that you're trying to get some type of, if it's code words that you're sending us and you're trying to get some information across, you got to be more straightforward with us because we're not good at cracking codes.
Yeah, and you never said how much bail money or where you were arrested or anything, so I can't find out anything like that. So you're SOL.
All right. Well, thank you for that voicemail. We're now going to go into our next one, which is voicemail number 8. It was left on August 19th, and it is 70 seconds long. So we're going to play that right now.
Hello, my name is Yurt Margurt, and I've been being followed. The government controls frequencies. They control all the frequencies. They're connected to the radio towers. They see us through our phones. Our phones are connected to everything. They're connected to everything. Everyone's connected. They're connected to everyone. No one's safe. 5G is coming. The new world order is coming. Get rid of your towers. Get rid of the satellite immediately.
All right. Well, Yurt McGirt, very interesting voicemail. Claims that governments control tower frequencies, that governments control cell phones, that the NWO is coming, and a bunch of other stuff. Which it's accurate because the government does control all your cell phones. I witnessed, I don't know how long ago this was. Wasn't that long ago. It had to be less than a year. A government official was able to clone someone else's phone, someone that they had just met. Literally, they pulled their phone out of their pocket. The other person did, showed it to them. The government agent pulled their phone out, which it wasn't their phone. It was a clone of that person's phone, opened it up and showed the apps and everything on the phone. And it was like you took that phone and copied it to this one. And anything that was done on the original person's phone
Is updated to that one.
is
as well.
updated to this one. They have that ability. And it's like, what the fuck?
You see it in like spy movies and government movies where they're like tracking somebody, and you always think that, oh, it's not real. They don't have technology like that. No, they do.
They do.
It's just they don't want you to know they do.
Yeah. Any of the programs that you think may be entirely encrypted messaging like Signal or anything like that, it doesn't matter. They can see everything you do, everything you say. And at this point, I'm starting to think they can even tell what you're going to think, because I've had some weird things happen to me where I'll think about something and then I'll see an ad about it or something like that.
I know the phones are listening
Mhm.
because last night I was on Discord with Arnold, and we were playing games for a little bit. Then we started watching a bunch of YouTube videos, and it was we like watching like bands and stuff like that because he used to be in a band and likes music. And he showed me this one video of these two people doing a duet, and he's just like, one sings in English, one sings in Spanish, but they harmonize so well together when they do it. This morning, now I have my phone beside me, didn't use it at all. I get on
Wait,
TikTok.
did you look up this band on
No.
Google Chrome? You didn't
No.
even look them up?
Nope.
Okay.
Didn't look them up. Didn't look them up on my phone or anything. I just listened to it on Discord from him sharing his screen.
Okay.
This morning, first thing that pops up on my phone is that the two people doing the duet. That same exact video.
Wow. Yeah.
I didn't search them up or anything. I don't even know their names.
Some weird shit going on, man.
But
it's the world we live in now.
Now, one thing I did notice yesterday, or no, the day before I went to Costco, I noticed that Costco does something to cell phones. I'm parked outside, decent, probably 10 or so parking spaces like out from Costco. Sitting there, I'm trying to load up stuff on my phone. I hold it to the right, I lose service. Hold it to the left, further away from Costco, boom, I get 5G back.
Who do you have as your provider?
AT&T. What most stores do nowadays, I know like the walls and stuff, concrete, but they want you to use their in-store Wi-Fi so they can keep track of like what you're searching up, what you're looking up in the store and all that. Then once you get outside, you lose that Wi-Fi, then boom, you get your service back.
There seems to be a lot of people that notice this as well. It's a thing.
At Costco?
Phones suddenly lose signal inside of Costco. And there are rumors that Costco does block or jam your cell phone service, so you have to connect to their Wi-Fi so then they can gain all of your information. But doing this, if they really are blocking or some way lowering your signal, it would be illegal under U.S. federal law per the FCC 47 USC subsection 333. Businesses cannot use signal jammers even for security or privacy reasons. But
Oh, no.
I bet they can use metal building materials, reinforced concrete walls, limited tower coverage, crowded network usage as a way to make you get onto their Wi-Fi network.
See, I can understand being inside the building and it's doing that. But being outside a certain, like I'd say about 50 yards away, service, I have no service when I hold the phone close to the building. When I moved it just to my left, boom, 5G service.
It's a jammer. That is 100% a jammer. Well, that's odd.
Costco, I'm watching you.
Yeah. If anyone else has had that same issue, please comment down below and let us know. We'd love to hear from you. But with that being said, let's go on to our 9th voicemail. It was left on August 25th, and it is 18 seconds long. And we're going to play that right now.
Well, I typed in local gun shops and I got this phone number, but your message talks about spirits and ghosts and whatnot, so I'm not sure who I got a hold of here.
The guy said, I typed in your number for a local gun shop and called your number. And yeah, when you call, it will tell you, hey, if you or a loved one have had any encounters with ghosts, spirits, aliens, or UFOs, please share your story. And then it will beep, and then you can leave your voice message. And I guess that guy was looking for a local gun shop, typed that in and got our phone number somehow, our voicemail phone number.
Barrett Gun Store. Barrett Gun Store still has the number listed, and Yelp just said you have been blocked.
What the fuck? Yelp blocked you? Barrett from where? Which one?
I guess in California. A 707 a California number? I thought it was a...
Yeah, it's up near the Redwoods.
Okay, so Placerville, California area, I guess.
Yeah, 707-390-0655. BarrettGunstore.com.
So, just to reiterate, we do not sell guns. We are a conspiracy podcast.
Man, we're going to have to get that taken down off Yelp. See if we can get that taken off. What else comes up when you... Barrett Gun Store. Oh my God. Somebody put our fucking number on WhatsApp and Telegram for, oh my God, how much is an ounce of coke in Las Vegas? You can buy narcotics, drugs off of us, coke, heroin. We don't sell drugs. What the fuck? What's wrong with these people? You know what else is crazy? Some fucking asshole signed my email up for Ashley Madison and created a fake fucking Aaron profile on Ashley Madison.
What's Ashley Madison?
Ashley Madison is a dating website for married couples who want to cheat on their spouse.
Oh.
So I had to block and unsubscribe, and they fucking assholes keep sending me emails.
Someone signed my number up for jobs. I keep getting text messages every day. New job available.
I keep getting fucking text messages. Hey, Aaron, do you want a low health insurance in the area? Let us know. I get like 20 a day from people wanting to sell me health insurance.
I mean, I kind of want health insurance.
I block them. I block them all the time. I'm like, fuck, dude, who's doing this? Terrorizing me.
So every time I get one of those messages, I always send a sticker I made of Coda.
Oh, with his nuts hanging out?
With his nuts hanging out.
Yeah.
They always get that from me.
Nice.
Like this one. We are hiring.
Remote online evaluator.
I get these like every day from a different number.
That sucks. All right. Well, thank you for the
missed wrong phone number call.
Yeah, we're not a gun shop and we don't sell drugs either. But if you want to tell us about your ghost stories or if you ever
why you need a gun.
Yeah. Call us and let us know. All right, so we're going to listen to our last voicemail number 10 that was left on August 28th. It is 1 minute and 23 seconds long, and we're going to play that right now.
Hi, I just wanted to give you a quick story that I have. this is years ago in the 1980s. My father's stepmom, sister, and our family went down to Mexico near Rosarita at the beach, and we came across an abandoned ruin. It was near the ocean, like big concrete pylons, but it was like an old building that had been abandoned. And when we talked, our voices would echo. You know, it was really, really like spooky almost. But our dog, the dog freaked out while we were visiting that place, and his hair stood up on his back. And he was super smart, but like this really scared him. And then I was thinking, well, you know, that could have been like the dead souls in Mexico. And since, you know, there's a lot of people that have been murdered in Mexico, and there's a lot of Americans missing in Mexico. And, I mean, that place has got to be just completely haunted with all these souls that have been lost down there. But since November 1st and 2nd is the Day of the Dead, I think you should do an episode on missing persons in Mexico and Day of the Dead just coming up, so you have something good to have on your podcast. And, you know, I just think that there's a lot of stuff that people don't know, and that place is just really creepy. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
All right. Well, thank you for that voicemail. Now let's recap that. In the 1980s, your father, stepmom, sister, and family went to Mexico near Rosarita and ended up finding some abandoned ruins by the sea. And whenever you spoke around these ruins, your voice echoed. Your dog freaked out, went around these ruins, and you just wanted to share us that story and also make an episode suggestion of Day of the Dead and missing persons in Mexico. So yeah, thank you for your voicemail. We will add those episode suggestions to our topic list.
That's really not a bad one, Day of the Dead.
It's not at all. So there are two places that could be candidates for the ruins that you're talking about in Rosarito. Arco di Popolato or some shit like that. Stone Arch, it's a natural sea art just south of Rosarito by the fishing village. And the surf booms through the arc and nearby sea caves, which creates echoey voices and low frequency rumbles that make dogs pretty much uneasy when they go around it. And then there's the ruins of Mission de Sanco from 1817. And these are adobe mission ruins that are a few kilometers inland. And some people call it the ruins by Rosarito, but it's not directly on the water, but close to the coast. But I don't think it's those. I think it's the first one.
Yeah.
So,
especially when it messes with a dog like that.
Yeah. Very weird, but we're going to have to look more into that, the ruins, and if they're haunted or something. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. Let us know. Comment down below if those are the correct ruins.
What are the ruins called again?
They are, here, I'll just link it in the thing because I do not know how to pronounce that.
Go ahead, do it.
No,
I won't judge.
I can't pronounce it at all. Here. It is these right there. Arco di Popotla. If you type that into Google and you type like haunted,
stuff comes up.
The very first thing that comes up is real life ghost story, murdered at the Stone Arch Bridge. Supposedly it's haunted.
Look what we got into. Al Capone's house in Rosarito.
Full circle.
Full circle.
Back
Mississippi mud.
Back to the, is that the first voice? No, first voicemail is going to come.
Oh yeah, I'm going to come. Then the second one, guy was super nice. Been watching us or listening to us since 2021. And then Biloxi, Mississippi, third one.
Well, thank you for those voicemails. We love you and we are proud of you. Not only this last voicemail, but to everyone who left one in the month of August.
Yes, thank you so much. Much love. And please leave us more voicemails. We want to go over more of these. And I actually enjoyed that.
Yeah.
And not knowing what was going to be said was kind of funny. Just don't go too wild.
Yeah. So each month or every other week or whenever we decide to do it, at least once a month, we will go over that following month's voicemails. We have September's coming up, and then we will do October's probably in November-ish. So you still have time to submit your voicemail now if you want to listen to it. Just dial 707-390-0655. If you forget that number, just go to our website, theoriesofthethirdkind.com. Click on the contact button, scroll down just a little bit, and our phone number will be right there. We will not answer it. It will go to voicemail. And if you text us or if you leave a mean voicemail, we will text you back. I've had someone leave some really mean voicemails.
Really?
Yeah. And some really weird ones coming up in the
I'm
month
gonna
of
come.
September. But anyway,
Be nice, people.
yeah, share your story. We want to hear from you. But going forward, all of these voicemail episodes will be premium exclusives.
Yep, Supercast exclusive.
So go sign up. Go to theoriesofthethirdkind.com. Click on the Supercast button. You can sign up there. Or if you're listening to us on Spotify, you're able to just click and sign up through that. Or if you're on YouTube, there will be a link pinned at the top that you can click. That will take you over there so you can go subscribe. And we will do all of our listener submitted voicemails on the premium episodes from now on.
It'd be cool.
Hmm.
Doing it in the extra room. We're just sitting there relaxed and.
Yeah, let's do it. We'll start doing it in the extra room that we have. We have another studio that we made right there. You can't see it, but we can.
Right there.
And it's a brand new recording live streaming room that we're going to do inside there from now on. Oh, also, we'll be taking live call-ins as well that only premium subscribers can call in and tell us their story or tell us how we suck, you know?
That would suck to hear, but it is what it is.
Yeah. But anyways, you have anything else you would like to add to today's episode?
No. Just make sure to call the number 707-390-0655.
Yep.
Leave us a voicemail so you can be heard.
Also, if you can't get enough of us, today we released a premium episode where we do multiple different food tastings. We tell our stories of what we had done in the past month, and we give you some updates of upcoming content. So yeah, you can go check that out if you want. But with that being said, I want to thank you, and I want to say I love you, and I'm proud of you. Without you, we could not do this.
That's right. Much love.
Dan, would you like to roll us out?
Sure will. It's okay to be out of this world with your thoughts.
Because you are not alone.